Hopefully I don't get cross-rutted, because I'll just disappear into this crop. The time has come to set sail on that ship.
I understand you're there, sir. Can't let you in without the bike, please.
There's got to be a little behave, so you always have to pick your moment.
Yes, the bog of doom. There's somebody stuck in it.
Have you got to ride it back again? No, just get these couple laps done and park it and get on the piss with you.
Okay, 2 weeks ago I borrowed a Norden 901 to ride from Austria to the UK.
This is not mine.
Oh no!
No.
Rented?
No. Husqvarna, they gave it to me.
No!
Yeah.
It's been an epic journey so far. I've met some cool people and ridden some of the most mind-blowing trails on Earth.
And that was that place. Now, that pink line, the Trans-Euro Trail. So I just got to get back onto it. I'll just follow my nose. There's a split here. That's where I need to be. Shit. Thank you. Glad to be off the main roads.
Right now, I'm squeezing out the final few hundred kilometres in Europe on the Trans-Euro Trail, as I have to be on the ferry to the UK this afternoon.
Nice day for it anyway. Right, where is this left-hander here? Yeah, wants me to go through the paddock. No, down here a bit. Whoa, bit of water. Jesus. Hop out of this grassy rut. Like I said, one of my least favourite surfaces to ride. Baked grassy ruts. Whoa. Okay. Okay. It peels around. Supposed to peel. Oh, I'm supposed to go left. What? Just straight through the paddock? I can't even see what's in there. Just gotta look straight down this line. And hopefully I don't get cross-rutted, because I'll just disappear into this crop. Bizarre. Really bizarre. Always unsettling when you can't even see your front wheel, honestly. But, oh, here we go. I can actually see now. There's a wheel track. Yep, there is an actual wheel track. The old saddlebags will be getting a polish. Oh, right-hander. Yeah, I'm on track. This is an actual track. Like somebody's oh no. Water ruts. There's a left-hander coming up. I don't want to miss it. Whoa. I don't want to miss this left-hander. Where is it? Getting boggy in here. Oh, is that it? No, not yet. Right here. Okay, I'm out of the friggin' field. Straight on. Whoa, what's in here? Okay, let's roll. Bit of rock, spooky forest. Beautiful forest, actually. Oh, a bit of a puddle.
You'd be forgiven for thinking I'm pushing my luck and should just get on the motorway and straight line it to the ferry. The thing is, the sketchiest off-road trails are infinitely safer than skimming past cars and trucks. I'll have to brave the traffic at some point, but right now, I'm loving the back trails of France, meandering around forgotten chateaux and fairy tale meadows.
Well, this is it, France. It's been awesome, really. But the time has come to set sail on that ship.
It's true, I'm a trail addict, wringing out every last solo off-road opportunity before handing myself over to the festival horde.
How's this proper English weather? I wonder if it's raining at the festival. 70 k's to go. Weather's holding out at least. So close, but so far. I reckon it's going to come down to the wire. I've got to be there by 2 p.m. because I've got to roll straight in to the main speaker stage to do a chat for the VIP guests. Yeah, we'll get there. Well, this is it. 5 countries, 14 days on the bike, 4,600 kilometers on the bike. Look, it goes all the way over those hills.
Registration's that way, sir.
I'm actually a speaker at the main stage.
This guy is simply doing what he's paid to do, and no doubt heard every lame excuse there is.
Sorry mate, I'm actually a speaker. I'm on at 2 o'clock at the main stage. They've...
You need to pop round to registration.
No, because you're not allowed to go.
Can't let you in without. I understand you were there, sir. Can't let you in without the bike thing.
Here, I'll give you...
Yeah, 2 o'clock, 10 to 2.
Yeah.
A bit late.
Well...
And just when you think you've run out of luck, ABR Festival Operations Manager Becky Brown saves the day.
Me?
Watching out for you.
Oh, good.
I'm inspecting his classes after his talk. He's on in 10 minutes and he's taking his bike. There's a big white tent you'll see.
Yep.
If you cut in just before it on this side of it, that would be perfect.
Alright, here we go. The solitude of solo travel is over. A few deep breaths to prepare for the masses. You know, I'll never see myself as any kind of celebrity. I'm just a person who loves to ride motorcycles.
You're one of Australia's biggest stars of adventure biking, a motorcycle journalist, a traveller, a filmmaker, an artist, a writer, and you're pretty handy on two wheels. You've got like incredible travel documentaries, like long length travel documentaries, films. You mix it with just this huge slab of kind of inspiration, and I'm almost like trying to find the meaning in life through motorcycling. How would you sum up your day job?
It's absurd to think that, look, there's a work element to it, obviously. But back in high school, I never thought I'd be, riding motorcycles for a living. It's weird. This is what the digital landscape is providing now, all these absurd careers. You didn't talk about it 5 years ago. If you're out to dinner with people, they ask you what you do, and you're almost embarrassed. Because they're like, this guy doesn't work.
YouTube and
it's just, and now I think people are starting to get it. Influencer, I hate the word. Sorry.
I don't think I'd call you an influencer.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
No, there's too much substance to what you do. So obviously you do influence, but a huge amount of time, thought and experience goes into creating some of your stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the goal every time. Is that the long length ones you're talking about is, I believe, Moto Nomad. There's a 3-part series there. And, part 2 especially was effectively like riding your own Dakar and filming it independently off the bikes. I mean, that there's a bit of a theme there. The Moto and the Nomad element is single cylinder KTM 500 with no more luggage on it than less luggage on it than what's attached to that. Got a backpack full of camera gear, and that's the biggest.
Your back not aching.
That's the biggest priority, because the whole focus is about capturing a travel story, incidentally, on motorcycles. I'm kind of having to get used to the whole influence a bit now, like YouTube's sort of forcing you to give more of yourself to the camera, whereas early days it was just all action and landscapes, and you throw a narrative over the top of it all. But for me, who would ever have thought motorcycle stories would ever be so cinematic? And for some reason, many years ago, like as a racer, I just had a real passion for that, for the photography, for the imagery. So this theme of finding the most extreme locations and landscapes possible on the planet, the goal was just get there, set up cameras and put a dirt bike in front of it, and that's how Moto Nomad kind of came about. You may have seen the wheelie in front of the pyramids.
Yep.
Like that shit just shouldn't happen, but it did, and this
you
is
did get
all
arrested.
Yeah, I was a bit younger then, a lot more ignorant of political climates, and didn't have kids. So things are changing now. I'm coming of age. These twin cylinders are pretty good off-road. Cool community of people, and it's paying the bills. So if I can drag that creative drive into this realm, then I'll just keep doing it.
And there's lots of people here get a huge amount of enjoyment from your YouTube videos. I do. But it'd be great to just rewind a bit. You mentioned that at school, no one told you I could ride a motorbike and make money. So where did this all begin? Where did the motorbiking begin for you?
As a kid, I lived on my BMX bike. It was just early independence, and so the element of freedom came with that. And then that progressed to high school. You're getting a job at a pumping petrol or being a checkout chick. You got a few bucks in your pocket, and just fatefully met a young, another kid from high school that lived on a farm and had a dirt bike, and he put me on the back and just held this thing pinned, and I just couldn't fathom that we were even going to survive, because I thought, there's no way that we're going to get ejected any second now. This little Aram 82-stroke motocrosser. And it just planted a seed, and I ended up buying that little old thing off him, and it was a box of shit. It just, you'd have to spend 8 hours working on it to get like 45 minutes riding, and then something would fail. But it was the building blocks to independent motorcycling for me, because I had to make the money to even have it, to fuel it. I had to find the money to buy the parts, to fix it. If I wanted to be out there with my friends, who incidentally we formed this little crew and would go out camping on the weekends, and completely illegally, because none of our parents were into it. They weren't loading up our bikes and taking us to places you could legally ride. That didn't exist. You just scoot out your driveway and make it to the forest without, you know, dodging the cops and people trying to, you know, we're like bandits, 14, 15-year-old bandits, but we just wanted to ride our bikes in the bush. And that was the beginning of all of it. 80cc, went to a 250cc, then my first licensed vehicle was a KDX 250. I was riding that back and forth to an apprenticeship, ended up racing it on the weekends, just destroyed the thing, and had to have it mechanically functional to get me to work on Monday. And it just went, my whole life from 15 years of age literally was motorcycles. And then once I hit the racing scene, yeah, that led to sponsorship and then opportunities to work with the media, and it kind of just spiraled from there. This is all just outside of Perth in Western Australia.
Oi mate, good to catch up finally. Show us this TRF trail, would you?
I'll show you somewhere I've never been before.
Yeah.
There's got to be a little behave, so you always have to pick your moment. I got told off quite severely last time.
Yeah. It's straight onto the back wheel. Got to keep an eye on these cats. So we've got a left and a right option here. Oh, that's an early exit in case you've had enough. Rightio. Far out, look at them all. Oh, look at this little old Suzuki. Old mate's going for a hotline through the tape. It's a pretty busy old track. There's a lot happening.
Go on.
Oh, he wasn't happy. Shit. Oh well. It's gonna happen, dude. You're here, you're among other riders, they want to ride. He told us to f*** off.
Famous British hospitality, huh?
Yeah, he was somewhat disgruntled. Come on, Q jump. Just Q jump. Look, they don't care, they're nervous.
Kiwi if he can't do it, Adam.
Ah, you're such a good Samaritan, Christopher. Just Q jump. Oh, look, old mate's not waiting for no one. She's a fairly lumpy, bumpy old grass track. And the Bog of Doom. This is the... Oh, it totally is. Yes, the Bog of Doom. There's somebody stuck in it. Let's see where old mate's going. Looks like the... Oh, there's shit everywhere.
You don't want to go through the middle, it's really deep. It looks shit to me. Yeah. Go left or right here.
That's all pretty deep. That is deep, look at it. Oh, now the mud's flying. Birchie's on the back wheel again. Oh, some holes here. he's good on these bikes. Back to the Bog of Doom. The boys, yeah, the boys. Through the hole. Bus move. Don't get taken out on the tree. Alright, we had a little fan base at the Bog of Doom.
Oh yeah?
Okay, right, your turn. I'll be as clean as I can.
Yeah, send it. Thank you. Don't let the DR get you.
It's good to catch up with Chris again, and now we're both ready to face the real music. Talking on stage to a massive crowd is one thing. Performing on a motorcycle is a whole different beast. Enter the GoPro arena. I'm one of 5 riders who must individually showcase their 200 plus kilo adventure bike to the crowd. First up is Jack Challoner, former Junior World Trials champion and professional trials rider aboard a current model Africa Twin. There was one thing I told myself before this event. Don't be the guy who throws it away in front of thousands of people.
And just to put all this in, give you some context, I flew into Austria just over 2 weeks ago. It's a completely standard Norden 901. They put an acro muffler on because they're my sponsor. I just want to show you that it's a real world bike. I've put 4,700 Ks on it. I'll do a couple of laps and you'll get to see what the Norden is. And
So I've got a question. Have you got to ride it back again?
No, just get these couple of laps done and park it and get on the piss with you lot.
Hey! So what I was hearing there was full send. We get Adam onto the course, we get some sends on the morning. Big throttle control. In the woods there, onto an off-camber corner. Anyone who's ridden that section of the course will know how technical that is. To attack it with speed like that is really impressive. He's coming onto the far side of the course now, heading up towards the bomb hole. TRF guys have got a grin on their face here. I'm sure you dig that out. Oh! Absolutely sent out of there.
Well, I'm just happy to have got through this ride on 2 wheels. But there's one more stage to go.
Coming from Granny's up here. Where do we fancy to the logs? We better have to crack the logs, eh?
Another crack of the logs, let's get them up the hill.
Job done. Time to join the party. Wow, what a time the ABR Festival turned out to be. As for the Norden, it's probably sitting incognito in customs, waiting to be absorbed back into the Austrian media fleet. I don't often grow attached to project bikes, but what a legend the Norden proved to be. It was the hero of this European expedition, delivering all that I asked of it with style and precision.
To answer your question, that's probably the biggest new experience for me, is just being thrown onto these stages and having to tell stories live to the crowd, and you know, you kind of get thrown in the deep end a bit, but it's all part of it. So again, awesome experience and opportunity, thanks to motorcycles. And that's what we're all here for.
I have a strange request.
You want me to cook you a can of beans?
You did an amazing video of your gear, and so as a result, I always carry a tin of beans.
Oh, here it is. Can I?
So I went and bought this tin of beans in the hope that I would walk around and run into you and ask you if you could sign.
To sign it.
You won't die.
You will not die. You will survive.
Yeah.
You will. Did you bring a pen?
I didn't bring a pen.
I have to supply the pen.
I'm really hoping that somebody would.
And also, you need to ask for all the valuables on our pack, so that if the shit
I did ask for a pen before we all went walking around. Perfect. What more could you want?
That's all you're gonna get.
Pretty perfect. I won't take his cues. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
We'll
Sorry, what was your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Mate, put it in those. Better be soft luggage. It better not be going into a top box.
This is where ABR started in Ragley Hall, and the first ABR festival we had in Ragley Hall was just on this field.
And that was it. It occupied that space, and that was that.
It was a pretty big field.
It is.
If you look back, you know, we should have started back there, but we'll imagine it. There's a huge stage, and the Kinks are currently on there. And we had
we finished there.
And we had AC/DC last night.
Mate, I was in the thick of the AC/DC set.
And our bar is down there.
I was at the bar.
You were at the bar.
Two of.
So was I. And you can miss each other in that, because one side of it, it's 80 metres long.
I know. I got to get pissed with Birchie last night. It's been a while between drinks.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll catch you this afternoon. All right.
Predominantly on here, we've got manufacturers on the roadside, and you can see all these bikes where you can go to the test ride. And Behind the manufacturers, there's something like about 60 caterers. Then we've got 2 evening entertainment stages where we've got everything going. Actually, at one point last night, I was watching an AC/DC tribute band on the big stage, dashing up to the Ibiza dance tent and bouncing around a mosh pit, back down to AC/DC. I felt like a teenager again. It was, and to see all these people smiling like that last night, it was magnificent.
And I love the trail here.
Yeah,
We've been coming to ABR for 4 years, and every year it just gets better and better, and I do something different each time. So
that's really cool.
And yeah, I'm having a few beers today.
Already?
Riding the bike.
Already?
I've been riding the bike every day, so today's the day off. Enjoy the sunshine.
Oh, that's
and,
good.
You know, spend a lot of money as well.
Me
Whenever
too.
I'm not riding, I'm buying in the retailer.
Look at what they've allowed to happen. It's such an esteemed venue, you know? Like, seriously.
And Lord Hartford, who owns this, he comes down for a pint every night.
Does he?
Yeah, he loves his.
He's down
He loves
there.
his Guinness and he loves his music.
I think I may have to shake the man's hand tonight if we can arrange that.
He's a lovely guy.
Here we go.
And that, you can see, that's Polo Field. And the way that's structured is we got manufacturers that have got roadside so that you can have test rides out from the roadside. Then all the rows behind, that's the British motorcycle industry.
Wow.
Everybody is there.
It really is. Every single manufacturer is represented in a big way.
And, you know, as I'm quite often accused of saying, this is Glastonbury with motorbikes and posh toilets.
It totally is.
Yeah.
And a seemingly endless flow of beer. Is that it? Is that my trophy?
Size isn't the thing.
Hang on, let's put a wide lens on. We can make
Not the size that matters, Adam.
Well, you've got to remember.
What is it?
You've got to carry that back
Best
to Australia.
motorcycle adventure film for 2024, and that's fucking it, Clive.
Well, you're going to get hands right up to the left. I'll get it. We'll make it work. It's you. There we go.
Cheers, boys.
And I just love seeing this.
Yeah, it is absolutely something spectacular. It makes you proud to be a motorcycle rider, huh?
It makes me proud to see it. Look, there's no litter.
No.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
Actually,
as we go around. There's zero litter.
There's
Look
nothing.
At it.
Not a skerrick. You're
And
right. Nothing. That's respect.
On the Sunday afternoon, when all these guys have gone,
it's grass.
It's grass. There's no litter, and you see Glastonbury, and you're ankle deep in shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Motorcycles.
These guys respect
the
us,
collective.
I respect them.
The collective mentality is awesome. And it was like that in the, what do you call it? The beer arena? What do you call that whole area where the bar is, the band is? What is that?
The arena.
The arena.
Oh, Lakeside Field, which we're coming back round. You'll be able to get a great perspective of that.
Let's drive straight through it.
No,
before
you got another field to see. You can see it, like you said, loads of camp events as well. Dunlop have brought their BSP truck.
That's where we are. Rightio, now I've got my bearings.
It's a long way round here.
I know, man.
You know, walking across Australia is going to be easy for you after you've done the ABR.
After I've done a little lap of the ABR.
Yeah. In fact, I think we're continental in size now. You know, they've...
Whoa. Look at that.
You wouldn't want to get in the back of there.
Jesus.
You know what that's doing, don't you?
Oh, it's offloading a lot of shit. The motorcycle activity has been constant since Thursday.
You know, I don't want to tempt fate with this as well, but we've been in Ragley Hall since 2019, and within this arena,
5 years.
Yeah, within this area, we haven't had one injury motorcycle related. We have them out on the trail.
Yeah, because people are having a go.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
And when you get these numbers
inside a concentrator.
This is the glamping.
Yeah, that's the glam. Birchie's in there.
Yeah, he is.
I can't talk. I got a freaking hotel. But if I ever come again, if I ever come again, I'm staying in one of those. Look, this is the real deal right here. Come on, swing around. These boys want. Come on, let's see. Let's see what's going. This is the real men of the ABR.
What do I got? Jesus Christ!
Oh, it's a pair of them. It's Alan as well.
What's going on, lads?
Wow, we're
Living the dream.
Little lunch break and we'll be back out again.
See what I like about this, Alan, is there is not one automobile within a radius. These guys are the real deal. They rode here, they pitched their accommodation, and you're what, 2 days in now? 2 days in. Getting it done?
A good time, lads?
Awesome.
Yeah.
My mate over there on the Himalayan, he's a damn good enduro rider, but he hasn't ridden for 20 years. I had to give my 890 some to keep up with him. Amazing.
They're looking very clean, lads. I don't think you've gone through the bog of doom.
We have.
You've been through the bog of doom?
Yeah, he went and jet washed the Himalayan.
We've got a few dramas.
Oh, exactly.
Have you f***ed this bike, son? What did you do?
Not me, that's my one. Look how clean it is, look how neat it is, how together it is.
Is this a personal
You're the man
machine?
to ask about this.
What happened?
Side stand switch.
Oh, mate.
The job's fucked.
You can't disconnect them, can you? You
I
should
don't
be
know.
able to.
You know more about these than I would.
Disconnect it and give it a crack. Mate,
Do you know where?
Follow it back. Follow it back to here. It'll be in there somewhere. Pull the plug. Just clip the zip ties, follow it back, pull the plug. See this one?
Yeah, got it.
Got it?
Yeah, dialed.
You get
Fucking hell, you need a real adventure,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, hang this adventure bike thing.
I will one day.
Oi,
Did you get home last night?
I'm very second-hand after last night. It was those last beers with you.
And in there is where all the evening entertainment takes place. We got talks going on, we got an Ibiza disco with Crystal Rocks. We've got.
She was cool.
Oh, she was good. We've got a Welsh choir, and loads of different food.
The food stands. That's one of my favourite places to be at the festival. The food stands, but undeniable last night. The place to be
was
just here.
Just
they're already cranking.
Yeah, it's the Kinks. I think it's still the Kinks. She's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, he is. Did you enjoy it, Eddie?
Mate, I'm still enjoying it. We're still in it. It's not even over.
It gets better after the camera goes off. Right?
It does. It absolutely does every time.